Hi, I'm Dog, and welcome to July the 2nd, 2018. The craziness continues as Key West remains on top of the weekly team power rankings for the umpteenth week in a row, but Winnipeg is coming up fast. Madison's faded a little bit. Look for the Walleye to surpass Key West this coming week. Batting split, stats leaders on the road. Top 5 hitters, Lauren the Fitzpatrick, the Count. Leading the way, Al Walker, the great Al the Great. Ramiro Gomez, Jim Patton, and James Dalton, 2 Key Westers, right up there in the top 5. I'm telling you, these guys, Ramiro Gomez, he is really good on the road, man. You guys, you haters gonna hate. Speaking of haters, East League Player of the Week, Don the Drain. The Don, look at this smiling face. What's not to love here? Hitting .650, Hawaii 5-0 with 4 home runs, 6 runs, 7 RBIs this week. Hitting .348, 102 hits this year. 102 hits. That's more than my Key West club had by August of last year. West League Rookie of the Month, Pedro Martinez, the boyish BC shortstop. Didn't they just... Yeah, I think another one just went down with injury or something. East League Rookie of the Month, Michael Miles of Chesapeake. Can't say too much because can't show too much love for the Tersts. Damn them. Tijuana, no love for them. Mark Chambers, though. Chambers the beast. Who the hell traded him? Should whip yourself with a noodle. East League back starter, Roman Ramos. Well, that's kind of ironic, isn't it? He did have an incredible June, right? 5-1, 26 strikeouts, 6 starts, 0.43 ERA in 42 innings. Well, that was real good, except for the fact that he was 5-0 with a 0.00 ERA before his last flipping start. We'll get to that. Ramos leads the team with 105.1 innings pitched and has a year-to-date 1.71 E to the RA. What else going on this week? Any injuries to report? You know Rad's got some. Radford. Woody Dixon, the guy's wrecked. He was injured while throwing the ball. His arm fell off. Oh, calf strain. Calf bone connected to the arm bone. 3 to 4 weeks. Don the Drain? Groin. Only the drain. Don the Growing Drain, huh? That's just a tic-tac. Bill Peterson of the Wheat Kings, hamstring. 2 weeks, man. What else? Hanero was injured. Food poisoning. That's a likely story. Let's see. What else we got? What's serious here? Carlos Fabian, 5 weeks while running the bases. What'd I tell you about running the bases? Radford, stop that shit, pal. Don't be running them bases. What else we got? Nothing. 6 days. Esteban. See, all this base running. Just stop running the damn bases. Look at this. Run the base. Just stop throwing the ball. Just bring it back to the pitcher. Injured while pitching. Stop pitching. Oh, man, that's serious. I quit joking. Abdul Sabur Marid. Just point your rug to the east and get over it, pal. 1.17 whip for the year. 3.86 ERA. 98 innings pitched. I'm kind of wondering about this, the innings pitched. These guys are about to get, they're about to take it to another level in terms of endurance and stamina. Madrid, man, who wouldn't want to have this guy on their team? B-Dub, that's who. Let's see, what else? Storm. Storm's been dodging the injury bullet this year. They usually have a ton of injuries. Salt Lake being very lucky so far this year. The Wheat Thins, Tic Tac, Raleigh Stealth, Ticky Tack, Ticky to the Tack. Okay. And so Roy was about the most recent really bad one. The 5 weeks to Fabian's not going to help Bradford's cause, nor is the Marid. Man, it's going to be tough to stay on that wild card, but I think Richmond stays on top. They got a deep staff. They'll hang in there. So that's injuries. What else? What's news? News. Batter of the month, Craig Martin of Louisville. Tearing it up down on here in the East League. 319, 367, 3. Hey, that means he surpassed Sir James Dalton, didn't he? Wesley, Carl Mitchell, Las Vegas Aces. Batter of the month for June. Carl Mitchell, first base extraordinaire. 27. Where did he come from? $7 million contract. He wasn't drafted, so he was in the league to begin with. Okay. Signed with Red Stick. How did he get from the Red Stick to the? Oh, he's still with. Okay, gotcha. Derp. What else? Roman Ramos, smiling, the smiling assassin. He smiles at you the whole time. Look at that, 0.94 whip on the year, 14-2. God dang. Dang a wanga. Whew. Look at that, last 10. Now these two, that was when he was pulled from the rotation. 5.2. He was probably hitting his pitch counts. This guy's getting efficient, isn't he? 9 innings, 8 innings, 7 innings. That's not bad. Look at that, 1.50. You know what he's asking for next year? 8.8. Actually, that's his ARB. I think he would take, I don't know how much less than that he would take. I think he would take less. I'm going to try it. Mark Chambers, West League Pitcher of the Month. Michael Miles, we talked about Rookie of the Month. Pedro Martinez, West League Rookie of the Month. Yeah, well, let's take a look at Michael Miles. Michael, my boy, he looks serious, doesn't he? Age 23. Was he a draft? He had to be a drafty. And Miles has been in the league since day one. Boy, awfully young. He must have been a kidney bean. Let's see, Cervantes, Patton, Donovan Winston, a one-hit shutout against the Walleye. 2 strikeouts, 1 walk. Man, that's fine work right there. Allowed 2 base runners. Carl Lloyd suspended for 5 games after ejection following a brawl, and Donovan Jackson. Which one of these guys was the pitcher? Jackson. I don't know him. Good looking cat. How about that? Interesting. Let's see. And I guess that's the roundup. That's roundup. I guess that was old news, wasn't it? Let's see. News, transactions. What happened this week? Anything major? More draft pick signs, I guess. Draft pickers. Oh, Madison signed extended Marcus Blandino 4 years. That's cheap. That is cheap, but cheap. $3 million a year. Dang, man. $3 million per years. Blandino is hitting 257, 317, 575 with 16 home runs. It's awesome. Outstanding outfielder. Great range. Doesn't throw the ball away. Gets it back to the infield pretty well. Nice. Where do you get Blandino from there, Madison? Was he inherited? Yeah, it looks like it. Let's see. Yep, unless I'm not seeing something. He was inherited. Man. He's been on the minimum. Woo. I'd say he's been a find for you. Let's see. Lancaster claimed Kit Kat from Winnipeg. Hope he does well in Lancaster. And I guess that's it. More, anything else I'm not seeing here? Nope. Christian Roy. Oh yeah, look who we called up. What you did? 1 game. Oh, I like it. Let me run to you loud. So he pitched All right, so I called up Richard Woods, and he, as you can see, he's a 6-pitch genius. One reason I drafted him: 6 pitches, 6-pitch genius. Round 3, he was a 3-2 pick. Very low greed. He don't want nothing. Well, he probably will pretty soon. Charleston, first start, came against Charleston, got the win. No, actually, he got no decision. Too bad. He gave up 2 runs, 6.1 innings, 3 hits, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. That's a damn decent debut right there, pal. So I called up Woods, and as you can see, his paper seemed to be in order. 2.88 FIP. He's already got some VORP going on. His BABIP, god dang, look at that. All right, well, I had him in my back pocket ready to pull him up, but if not for the Chris Roy injury, I probably would not have done so. Anyway, he was called up. He made the, look at this. Isn't this nice? June 2016, selected to the Single A All-Star team. June 2017, selected to the 2017 Double A All-Star game. May 2018, selected to the 2018 Triple A All-Star game. Isn't that sweet? Sweet. 2019 UBL All-Star. Time will tell. He's going to get enough. He's going to get some work this season, and we'll just see what he has to bring next year. Awesome. Richard Woods. Man, I came close to trading him several times. I know Yankee wants me to talk about it, and I will. All right. Well, that's the transactions for the week. We talked about news, injuries, transactions. What else we got? Who's on the waiver wire this week? We got Brendan Harris and Patrick Knopp. Jorge Sanchez is on the on waivers from Raleigh. All these are about to expire. Nobody's claimed him yet. Jorge's one of these guys. He's on a cheap contract. He's out of option years. He's age 30, so he's not likely to get any better. Borderline starting pitcher. He's got a 40 stamina. He doesn't have the movement that you want to keep the ball inside the ballpark. He's given up 5 home runs in 13 appearances, including a start. 5 home runs in 18 innings. Although his K to BB ratio, look at that, 18-4, he's given up a lot of base hits. He's pitching to contact, basically. But you don't know, this guy might be one of those guys who could, with his high control, he might be able to give you a, shutout, no hitter, that kind of thing. Patrick Knopp, catcher. He's not really a catcher, is he? Portland. He's a third baseman. Hey, look at that arm. He's third base. Looks like he's got the typical power curve, but kind of subdued. A lot of strikeouts. Yep. 37 Ks, only 24 hits. Yep. And minimum contract, out of option years. 27. I dare say Portland's wants to keep this guy in the system if nobody claims him, and see if he can, just for insurance, I guess. Brendan Harris, Raleigh center fielder. Stinking it up. Oh, man, 155, 175. Guy can't even get on base. He's got a great range in the outfield, tremendous range in defense. Doesn't throw the ball away. He's decent at getting the ball back to the infield. Kernersville, North Carolina. I know where that is. I used to ride my bike out that way. It's real close to a Duke Energy nuclear power plant. Well, this guy's got some contact. He's got some tic-tac bat, doesn't he? Yeah. Oh, well. All right, let's look at the waivers. The waivers. Any good-looking free agents out there? Somewhere out there. This page is in Spanish. Yep, let's translate it. See what happens here. Translating. With. With. Let's sort by the with rating. With rating. Yep, Eric Dickey's still out there. Pitching. Con. Con. Let's see here. Pitching. Anybody got anything out there pitching wise? Oh, somebody pitcher ain't got nothing. Luis Valentin got 0 stuff. All right. Any young guys out there? Nope. All righty. Whoops. Let's go back. All right. What else is going on? Well, let's take a look. We hit the highlights. Let's take a look at the standings. Madison had stretched out its lead to 9 games over Richmond now. Richmond's still 5 games over 500. Where is the wild card? Is the wild card not showing up here? Standings. Let's go to the standings. Here we are. Wild card. Richmond leads by 1 game in the wild card still. Chimps had a rough week, but they're still 3 games above 500. Chesapeake is back above 500. Yeah, Chesapeake's had a good last 10. They were I want to say they were 2 under, and they're back up 1 over. So they've gained some ground. Richmond has kind of been mediocre. Charleston, I think Charleston's actually starting to taper off a little bit, aren't they? We'll take a look at them in a second. Winnipeg strong, out to 7 games over BC, who had an even week, as did Portland. Lancaster still tanking it. Not as fast as Raleigh, though. Nobody tanks like Raleigh. Louisville's already pretty much in the process of rebuilding. I don't think they're going to tank any faster. They're in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pick-ish. Louisville and Salt Lake are in a race for the 1-4 pick next year, I guess. So the East League races, not much going on in terms of the race at this point. Dang, this is an amazing turnaround we had at home. We used to be terrible at home. Charleston 4 over Pythag. How about that? Madison a couple over Pythag. Richmond dead on it. Yeah. Chesapeake under. Interesting. All right. Down in the West League, however, in the West, well, the East League wild card is still a 4-way race here. Nashville, Chesapeake, Charleston, Richmond, all still well into this thing. Frankly, I wouldn't. Yeah, I guess we could count Louisville out. All 4 of these guys aren't going to tank it at the same time, surely. So Winnipeg is exerting some mastery over the Western Northwest. Tijuana is out to a 6-game lead over Oklahoma, though they've paced each other the last 10 games. The Aces have crashed and dived. What's going on down there, Borman? What's happening down there? Are you guys gambling at the casinos too much? In the wild card, BC's on top, but Oklahoma is only 3 games behind. That's interesting to have a BC-Oklahoma race going on. That's fascinating. Vegas is still in the race, but needs to turn around in a hurry. Alrighty, so those are the standings. Let's take a look. We're at 19 minutes. I guess that'll work for the overview. I'll go ahead and close this video now, and I will come back with another one and look at Key West Week in Review.